Hey there, it's Beth from scrappingwonders.com, and I just wanted to briefly show you one of my mixed media layouts that I have done in my TN inserts. This one happens to be a sample size that I am thinking about of listing in the shop. It is roughly a 4 by 3 size, and it is of the Tomoe River paper. And you can see here I'm stamping with this flower stamp from Close to My Heart. It is a stamp set that I had when I was a consultant, and for the life of me, I can't remember the name. But apparently my Stays On ink has officially dried out at this point. So I'm going to need to purchase a re-inker sometime soon. I'm also super crazy about my acrylic blocks and trying to keep them as clean as possible. I know some people are not, but I am. Anyways, I did a quick dry. I was okay with the stamping not being perfect because again, this is like a mixed media thing, so therefore it doesn't need to be perfect. And I am using the Jane Davenport Brights palette for my watercolors here. I do have to say I like these watercolors quite a bit. They do make me happy. And what I was doing on this side was really just mixing the pink and orange, the pink and yellows that are available in the palette. I did wet the page, so this is the cover of my TN insert, and I just wanted to show you that, it's completely blank so that you can do whatever makes you happy. My diaper cloth, I know I've shared this in other videos that I've done with mixed media, but yeah, these things are awesome. You can see it's just a multitude of colors going on there, and that's because I use it just like you just saw there. I use these all the time. Super absorbent, as they should be. They're diapers, but I love using them, and I highly suggest, whether you have a baby or not, grabbing some of these up for your mixed media needs. So I am done with the cover now, and I'm moving on to the inside, and again showing you that once you can do the inside and the outside cover of these TN inserts. And this one I decided to go for the blues and greens that are in the palette. Plus I have this mixed color. I don't even know what I mixed this color for, but when I mix a color, I just let it kind of dry and hang out on my palette until it's all gone. So I'm drying it, and then I'm going to end up going in and adding another layer, so you can also see that I have multiple layers of water and watercolor going on here, and you can see that nothing is showing through to the other side. So again, these are absolutely perfect. Now I have done no page prep because I knew I was going to be watercoloring, and I did not want the watercolors to sit on top of the paper. I really wanted them to soak in so that you could see there is no bleed through. Now, as I said, this is the Tomoe River paper, and there's 10 sheets in here. And I was just practicing at one of the exercises that I learned in one of my creative bug classes by Lisa Congdon, and it was just doodling and shapes and buildings and whatnot. So that's what I was just kind of doing here on a smaller scale. I used my Derwent Inktense pencil, and the reason why I did that is because once the ink from these pencils is dry, because they do react to water, so once they're dry from reacting to water, they are permanent, so that is not going to move at all. And you're going to see I'm going to come in here with my purple and lots of water so that I can get a variation of the purple. And yeah, my Inktense pencil did not move at all. Now in real life, you can really see the buildings a lot clearer through the watercolor paint as opposed to on video, but trust me, you can't see them. Now I slowed the part of this video down a little bit because I flipped the page so that you could see how amazing the Tomoe River paper really is. There is absolutely no bleed through on the other side. And this paper is super, super, super thin. Now you did see that it gets all wrinkly a little bit. That is something that I happen to love because I feel that it gives the paper more character. And again, it's mixed media. But my key thing was showing you there is no bleed through. So you can really add quite a bit and have a really great mixed media layout on this Tomoe River paper. So here I am, now I'm going in with another layer of watercolor. I'm going in with blue for some sky, and again, there was no bleed through whatsoever. The white paint that I used for this, oh my goodness, it's called Bulletproof White, and it's pretty amazing. Now, this jar is not a cheap jar of paint, but I have to say, that jar is gonna probably last me for years and years and years. And when I say it's not cheap, I mean it's probably like a $10 jar. But again, it's amazing. It's white, it's bright white, and it's made by Dr. P.H. Martins. And that jar will last me forever because I really used just a tiny bit and I had tons of white paint. So again, I'm using the same stamp that I used on the front of my cover, on the inside of my cover, and I'm just doing like a little floral scene, and I'm really happy with the way that turned out. And please click the link below to check out my Etsy shop so that you can go ahead and order your own TN inserts with the Tomoe River paper or the mixed media paper. Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting me. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Bye.